Hi, welcome to the Pursuit of Truth. Um, I've been listening to the Brexit discussions and debates, and I don't know how anyone can watch them evade answering questions and the disrespect they show to each other and to everyone that they allegedly stand for. I now think I understand why Jehovah's Witnesses don't get involved in elections. Because these people, well, I suppose we already knew this, that they don't really stand for us. I don't know if you've ever tried to ask your MP or council, if you've got an issue and you write to them and explain, and then they don't help you. So I don't really know all they're doing is just fighting the agenda that they care about, and that's it. Especially if it doesn't cost any money to them. But what the interesting thing that I was thinking about is how long Brexit's taken. I think it's over 3 years now that they've been trying to get an agreement. And I mean, I suspect it's for theatre, because the problem is we all take for face value what people say and believe that what they say is what they believe, where sometimes they may be lying, and obviously politicians are very good at doing that, which you only need to watch when they're in PMQs to realise how good they are at evading and lying. But the thing is what I was thinking of is that when it came to getting wars done in Iraq and Afghanistan and trying to get UN resolutions, how quick it was for the same leaders of the world, as it were, Europeans and the UK and etc., to agree to kill people. It's a shame that it's not the other way around. Why is it that Brexit's taken 3 years, but if you want to go and invade a country, and well, of course they won't use that kind of terminology. They would use it as trying to defend the country, and whatever excuse they use, usually UN one, is done with such ease. Why is that? I mean, how is it that it's easy for politicians to sanction murder, killing fellow human beings, but when it comes to this border issue of Brexit, of who's in control of their own country and that kind of stuff, and financial agreements, when it comes to money, because I assume that's what it's really all about, that's the sticking point for most people, is where's all this money going to go, who's going to get this money. I don't think it's really about borders and about countries, it's to do with the money issue, isn't it? But when it comes to money, look how they will claw on and make it last forever and ever, and create drama and theatre, and avoid doing things. But when it comes to dropping bombs on people that they don't know, murdering children, and I mean, I know that they would say it's collateral damage and it's not their intention to murder children and women and etc. But nevertheless, that's the outcome of dropping bombs on people during Iraq and Afghanistan, and I guess I don't know really much involvement in Syria, but that was easy for them all to agree upon. I suppose it's also to do with this idea of this sort of bully idea, this old, like if you think about it at school, where they're all of the same team, they're all European, and even when it comes to America and Australia, New Zealand, they're all joining as well. They don't mind bombing the Middle East because it's not in their backyard. They're not one of them, as it were. I'm sure if there was a UN resolution and they wanted to bomb France, yeah, it probably would take years and years before they would get the green light to be able to do that. But when it comes to some little country, yeah, we can bully them. We don't need to have concern about them. I suppose the thing is that we all must see this of how predominantly so-called white people or white countries, how they treat other countries, and the theatre of politics and lying. And maybe we all should follow, like the Jehovah's Witnesses book of not voting for them. But the problem is no one will do it because everyone's too scared of being that individual and standing apart, and everyone's scared that no one else will do it. So everyone just does it anyway. So even though you don't believe in either of the parties, the Labour or Conservative or Brexit Party, Nigel Farage or SNP or whoever you vote for, no one will, well, people do withhold their votes, but even if they did, I suppose they would still get enough for someone to form a government. I suppose it'd be interesting if no one voted, or if there was a figure that they had to get to be able to qualify the vote, but then I guess they would just keep doing it, or they would just have to form a government based on the people that are already there. They'll always be in power, they always want to be in power, but the silly thing is they don't even need to worry about that, because we, the people who are the ones that are not getting the life that we should want for ourselves and for others, our fellow human beings around the world, on this place of land and water, will still follow this system, this old system of keeping those in power. Anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd air that. I know it's nothing new. Everyone knows that these politicians, they care about money more than anything else, and that's why this Brexit thing will go on forever and ever, and I don't think it ever will really happen, or it won't happen in the way that most people think that they want it to happen. It may happen in process and name, but behind the doors it'll probably be exactly the same agreements, and people will still live different lives based on where they are and who they are. Take care, take it easy, God bless and peace.